there's any video that I wish a large audience of women were to see, it'd be this one. Did you know that in ancient Egyptian times, when a man who held high ranking or high status was at all stumped as to what direction to go down, or what to do next in his strategy, would hire high priestesses, so a bunch of spiritually attuned women, to essentially have an order with, and that would be his way, that would give him more insight as to what direction to go down. Now, why is that? Why is it that that would give him more insight as to what direction to go down in his strategy? I'll tell you why. It's because women have the innate ability to create vision, because we have more attunement to the 5D, the spiritual realm. And as we know, everything happens first in the spiritual realm before it happens in the physical realm, the 3D, right? Men are leaders of the 3D. Why do you think that men who are building on their career and doing all these things, who don't want to settle with girls who are 10s, like I'm talking, they are 10 out of 10s, will not settle with them? Because they're harvesting feminine energy. They're harvesting that energy because they know it's powerful. It leverages them in the 3D realm. Why do you think men, time and time again, have been celebrated for being with multiple women? Yet women are not celebrated. Now, here's the thing. It makes sense why we're not celebrated to be with multiple men. Because unless you're being compensated for it, right? Because there's a value exchange happening. But if there's no value exchange, I'm not suggesting that you go into prostitution or to go into sex. But what I am saying is that you have to understand that your hoo-ha has a lot of power. And it's unfortunate that in modern day society, they are drilling it in women's minds that we need to be liberated in some way by giving these no brain cell men access to our hoo-ha. What's incredibly unfortunate about modern day society is that this kind of overlapping spiritual wisdom that you can see in multiple religions and, just spiritual teachings, it's not being taught to people. So most people are unconsciously doing this without even realizing, they're seeing that this pattern is working for them. And so obviously men are going to go down a pattern or go down, a path that's going to work for them or bring them some sort of, return on investment. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that's not being taught for men who are going down that path is if you're not compensating equally a value exchange of any sort and you have no integrity in your movement, that is creating a karmic footprint, which will eventually, inevitably, slap you in the face. Some way or some shape, some form will do it. So that's the end of my TED Talk. I'm going to end it with this, and this is actually going to ruffle some feathers for men if you're watching this video and you're a man. Studies have shown that women are way better managers than men. Look, I'm not going to debate this with you. You can look up the study yourself. I'm speaking directly to men here because I have a feeling there's going to be a few out here who are going to leave some comments like, I don't want to hear all that. Why do you think that there are men on podcasts who are complaining about how women are more successful than men in modern day societies? Because women are starting to learn that we have access to the 5D realm, and given feminism, now we have more ability to leverage ourselves in the 3D. So what would be the necessity of a man aside from him just building things? Let that one sit in with you. I'll let it sink. Go ahead. I know, sorry. And to sum it really all up, to sum this all up is that if you want to see how well a society thrives, look at how happy the women are. Look at the quality of life the woman is living. And that will tell you everything you need to know about the men in that society and how they are leveraging the feminine power.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just would hire high priestesses, so a bunch of spiritually attuned women,
to essentially have an orgy with. And that would be his way, that would give him more insight as to what direction to go down. Now, why is that? Why is it that that would give him more insight as to what direction to go down in his strategy? I'll tell you why. It's because women have the innate ability to create vision, because we have more attunement to the 5D, the spiritual realm. And as we know, everything happens first in the spiritual realm before it happens in the physical realm, the 3D, right? Men are leaders of the 3D. Why do you think that men who are building on their career and doing all these things, who don't want to settle with girls who are 10s, like I'm talking, they are 10 out of 10s, will not settle with them? Because they're harvesting feminine energy. They're harvesting that energy because they know it's powerful. It leverages them in the 3D realm. Why do you think men, time and time again, have been celebrated for being with multiple women? Yet women are not celebrated. Now, here's the thing.
I could say some names of some men in the industry, men on social media, men on YouTube, men everywhere. You know who I'm talking about. You think the government only does energy harvesting. Baby, this is why I'm trying to tell y'all, abstinence is your best strategy when you are trying to reserve and collect your energy. They know the power of your portal. And that's exactly why they are praised for how many women they have messed with. And when they find one that has the regenerative ability, the regenerative energy, like women who don't look like what they've been through, they'll settle down because your light is big enough to feed him and his homies on the other side.
I be trying to tell people, it's all spiritual. At the end of the day, everything is spiritual, as above, so below. And at the end of the day too, you're the mother. I am the mother, sister, nobody, the mother. Because the woman is the creator. The woman is the only, if we're going to be politically correct, that the only person who can create life. You know what I mean? And I know there's going to be this one person who says, oh, well, the men, donate the sperm. And the woman is the womb. She's the one that holds the baby and gives the baby all the vitamins that it needs to create life. Without you, the sperm will die after a few seconds of being outside. So, yeah. You are the creator and you hold. So basically you receive, right? You receive and you nurture, you create. And that's the reason why the men should be the provider, because the woman is the nurturer. She's the one that nurtures her home. Is the homemaker, is all of this and all of that. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're not one who is a homemaker, not saying that it's you. But as a woman, it's literally part of like how we were created. Some people, decide to pursue it and some people don't. And that's okay. But the truth is still the truth. Like you being a woman, you're the one that hold the seed and create the life that needs to be brought forth, So therefore, when it comes to that and sexual energy and being intimate with every la-di-da and everybody, it's not good. And it's not even good for the men, because you have to retain your semen, because you're more creative when you do retain your semen. There's a lot that you can do when you do retain it and not give it to just anybody. A lot of men knows that. Yes, it's like a prop for you to be with a whole bunch of people, but also it's disgusting. It's like putting a pencil and a sharpener 24/7, and then before you know it, you're left with just the eraser. It's not that great anymore. So a lot of women might find men who have a lot of women attractive, but to me, I find it to be real disgusting. Like you have no self-control at all. You have no self-control at all. But then again, like I said, other people might find it to be, it's sexy, it's attractive. To me, it's just disgusting. I don't want you near me. That's just that. But when you know how to really utilize your sacral, how to really utilize it to manifest what you want, or even to really bring forth things that are in the physical, in the spiritual world, to bring to the physical. Just like she said, everything starts in the spiritual, because just like you thinking about an idea in your head, it starts in your head, and then you bring it forth, you create it to be something physical. So it starts in the spiritual realm. If you really think about it, maybe you dreamt about something, maybe you dreamt about becoming a painter, and you're a great artist, you know how to draw, you know how to paint, and all of a sudden, because you had this amazing dream, it makes you want to be an artist, So it all starts in the spiritual. And when people think about spiritual, they think it's this demonic thing, but really it's just your thoughts. The spiritual, the passing, the people who have passed and all that, also spiritual. But also when you dream about something, it happened in the spiritual world. And now you can bring it forth to the physical by manifesting it into reality. And when, like she was saying about the women, men who are very powerful would go to women to have orgies, like she was saying. Don't come for me, YouTube. I need this video to be monetized. But anyways, so they will do that to get the energy of the woman. That is the reason why I was telling you in my other video that when you have sex with other people, you are either picking up their energy or giving back. So if you're a man, you're passing all these other sexual partners that you just had, to the next person that you had sex with. Meanwhile, this lady is collecting she's collecting them all in her womb, and you only have one. So you're literally using it irresponsibly and not knowing that those are very powerful tools that you have. Your body is like a car. Every part is here to do something special. Everything in your body, every part of your body, every organ, everything is here for a particular reason. That is the reason in like Chinese or Japanese, like massage thing, they can literally point at something or give you a massage under your feet, and it's supposed to help with a part of your body because everything is connected. Everything is connected. You collect people's energy when you have sex with someone who's a bum. Next before you know it, you're starting to think like a bum. You're starting to do things like a bum. That is why you shouldn't waste that good ass energy. Because to me, having intercourse is good energy going to waste. Well, not everybody, but if you're wasting it on somebody who's just a bum, then you're wasting that good energy on a bum who's going to just transmute the energy to being more bums. I don't know, that's not even a word, but it just makes sense in my head. When you sleep with someone, birds of a feather flock together kind of thing. You sleep with someone, you pick up their energy, and now you start someone maybe who is lazy bum, right? That's the word that keeps coming in my head. Lazy bums. You have sex with someone, a man who is lazy, a lazy bum. He's always laying around, probably smoking weed all day, smoking weed, laying around playing video games. Before you know it, that's what you like to do all of a sudden. And before you used to have, a life, go out with your friends, go have sushi, have wine, date night with your friends. And now you're just sitting around the house and just laying around, doing absolutely nothing with your life. You picked that up from your friend. That's why they always say, what the hell? And that was probably ice. Anyways, I'm done. Talk to you later.